Hello and welcome to the maths section of the option evening. Obviously maths is a compulsory requirement, so it's not quite an option, but I'm sure we'd all pick it anyway. So it is the most versatile course. It's obviously my favourite subject, otherwise I wouldn't teach it. It's universal, it applies to every job, not just necessarily to get the job, but you use it within every job as well. Even if you don't think you will, you use it in more abstract ways that you don't necessarily think you would have been. The course content and information itself. So the course is split into 3 exams that are all taken right at the end of year 11. One of those papers is a non-calculator paper, and then the other 2 papers are calculator papers. So each paper is worth 80 marks, and that's total 240 marks. That's across the entire content of everything you've studied in maths from when you started studying maths in primary school all the way up to now. The content itself is much the same as what you've been doing. We just add a little bit more each time, as obviously we run a spiral curriculum in maths, which means that every year we study the same or similar content. We add a little bit more each time, just that we're revisiting those concepts, we're not losing them, they're getting more solid each time we visit them, and then we can add harder content to make sure that we're accessing those higher grades. As I said, with the 3 exams, any of the content that we have studied can come up on any paper to any degree of difficulty, depending on how they ask the question, how much information they give you, how much information they're asking for. Just in year 10 and 11, we just add a couple more concepts that are just at the higher grades of the papers that will not have been studied yet. But other than that, I'd say about 90% of the content is just developing on stuff we've already done. In terms of complementary subjects, it complements pretty much every subject for your subject accommodations. If you're wanting a more mathematical career, then obviously it keeps your options open to make sure you're doing your best efforts in maths. However, medicine would require the sciences in combination with maths, particularly chemistry and biology. Physics is obviously a great advantage there too. If you're looking to go into anything to do with physics, such as astronomy or engineering, then maths is a prerequisite. You need to be competent at maths to do those. In terms of media, so maths complements media quite strongly, as it can provide a persuasive argument. So that, again, that you can use that with English as well, using your statistics with English media to write a persuasion, to understand what information is being told to you, as well as argue a point against a media article, or to produce a media article to influence others. Obviously, computer science is based upon maths. Without maths having existed, there'd never be computers to begin with. The comprehension you need for computer science requires you to have a sound mathematical understanding. And in addition to that, in humanities as well, particularly geography, there's a lot of mathematical content, particularly understanding populations, movement of people, and any sort of charts, graphs, for example, and that would obviously require sound mathematical understanding. So there's not many combinations of subjects that don't suit maths. I've also missed out by accident DT in art. If you want to go into architecture, you need maths to actually do the course in architecture anyway. You need an A in maths to do that. So, it goes with every subject, as I've already said. So yeah, there's not many subjects it doesn't go with, and I hope you continue to enjoy maths at GCSE. If you do have any further questions regarding how we can use maths with and what subjects go with it for certain option choices that you may choose, then do feel free to ask me any questions and I'll get back to you. Thank you.